So Kurt Cobain, this is kind of hard to think about, would have been 50 years old over the weekend.
Wow.
I mean, he died, he was, that age where a lot of the rock stars died, just 27 years old, and had all that, the amazing work. Well, Kevin was able to track down someone who knew Kurt pretty well.
It's 94 HGY's Kevin with Courtney Love at a very somber, reflective moment as we look back on your ex-husband Kurt Cobain's death. Thanks for joining us, Courtney.
You fool.
Oh.
I'm going to beat the out of you.
Okay. I brought along a photo of Kurt that,
I don't need to see a picture of Kurt, fool.
if I can remind you, and out of respect for the dead, to tone down the language.
You know what? You weren't married to him. I was.
What has your emotional and spiritual journey been like?
I have to live with this ghost, this kid, every day.
Well, that's very moving. I think we're out of time.
And I'm going to have you removed.
No. I'm going to have you removed, you
fool.
Reporting live for 94 HJY, it's Kevin.
You.
No, you.
Paul and Al, mornings on 94 HJY. The news.
You are fake news.
The Jen missed.
It's shameful. It's shameful.
What is it with alternative facts and Jen?
Yeah, no kidding, huh? Well, we know that Donald Trump turned down ESPN's offer to fill out a March Madness bracket. He said basketball's not his thing. He's more into water sports.
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie and her kids ate bugs on their trip to Cambodia. She could have saved a lot of time and money just by taking them to any New York system in the state. Come on.
No.
And a new study says cranberry juice won't prevent urinary tract infections. So, Jen, you're going to need a new excuse for standing on your head in the hallway with a funnel in your hoo-ha.
That's just showing off.
Paul and Al.
This morning I woke up and I had a little tingle.
94 HJY.
This report is brought to you by Connect Better.
Now, your Storm Team 10 forecast.
So we've got some highlights for you here.
Our buddy Rockin' Rodney has one.
Okay.
Woman goes to the doctor and says, "Doc, I'm 2 months pregnant. When will my baby move?" Doctor says, "Hopefully right after college." Todd writes, "When does a married man stop masturbating?" When he gets divorced. All right, here we go. A class is given a homework assignment to find out something exciting and relate it to the class the next day. Well, next day, little kid comes into the classroom, and the teacher calls on him to walk in front of the class. He picks up a piece of chalk and makes a small white dot on the blackboard, and he sits down. So the teacher looks at him and says, "Well, what's that?" And he says, "Well, it's a period." And she said, "I can see that it's a period, but what is so exciting about a period?" Little kid says, "I don't know, but yesterday my sister was missing one, my mom fainted, my dad had a heart attack, and the boy next door is joining the Navy."
Hey, I tell you, my lesbian neighbors gave me a Rolex yesterday.
Your lesbian neighbors gave you a Rolex?
Yeah.
That was
Apparently
nice.
they misunderstood when I said I want a watch.
Aye. Thank you. Stop the DJ.
This little kid, he gets circumcised. So the next day he goes to school, and it's really hurting him a lot. So he goes to see the nurse. The nurse says, "I'm sorry, there's really nothing I can do for you." She says, "All we can do is call your mother." So a little while later, she sees him walking down the hall, and he's got his penis sticking out. She says, "Didn't you call your mother?"
Oh, yeah, she said, stick it out for a while.
Stick it out till 12 o'clock.
Right.
So the winning joke for Stump the DJ comes from Wheels, who writes, "Instead of a condom, I keep a moist towelette in my wallet. Because let's be honest, I run into buffalo wings a lot more often than I do sex."
Paul and Al, mornings on 94 HJY.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Best of Paul and Al, brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts. Monday morning on the Paul and Al Show at 8:35, we got Monster Jam tickets. Monster Jam coming back to the Dunk March 10th through the 12th. And we'll have your tickets at 8:35, and that includes pit passes. And everybody that wins is qualified to get upgraded to the HJY suite. It's powered by Providence Auto Body. Be listening Monday morning at 8:35 for Monster Jam. 94 HJY.
Saw a promo for Jeopardy. They're doing College Week.
Mm-hmm.
So Alex Trebek hanging with the college kids.
Alex Trebek, the whitest man on the planet.
So they're doing some different categories that might appeal to college kids. And last night, well, let's go ahead and roll it here.
Let's rap, kids.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Lily.
What is Drake?
Good. Back to you, Julia.
Let's wrap for 600, please.
Buy a chopper and have a doctor on speed dial, I guess. Mad City. Julia.
Who is Kendrick Lamar?
Right.
Let's wrap for 800.
This is painful, huh?
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Young Money Militia, and I am the commissioner. You don't want to start wheezy because the F is for finisher. Alex.
Who's Kanye West?
No. Lily.
Who's Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne, yeah.
Okay.
Let's wrap for 1,000.
I love the way he goes. Lil Wayne, yeah.
Yeah, like I
he
knew
knew.
it. Yeah.
Like, what, are you stupid? You didn't know that? Oh, God. Yeah, there was one more that your tape didn't have, Paul.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I am the coolest. I am the bomb, even though I'm 60 and live with my mom. Alex Trebek.
Now, mornings on 94 HJY.
All right, Patriot fans, you're still probably basking in the afterglow of the most unbelievable, ridiculous comeback of all time at Super Bowl 51. Well, we have them, the officially licensed Super Bowl 51 Patriots Championship plaques.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the No Days Off T-shirt.
No, you got to get those on your own. We do have the official.
I already have the nipples cut out of mine so that I can really get aroused.
The plaques are really awesome, and we're giving a bunch away. So make sure you go online, 94hjy.com. The keyword is Pats.
And, of course, if you want to buy one, the info is there for that, too.
Exactly. They're not all that expensive, but they are going to be perfect for the man cave or wherever the heck you want. So make sure you get to 94hjy.com, keyword Pats.
The Trump administration was under fire for encouraging Americans to buy Ivanka Trump's shoe line. Now our investigative report goes deeper with allegations that internet search engine Bing is paying President Trump to endorse them in his speeches with random product placement name dropping.
I'm sitting there tweeting, bing, 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 14-point plan, bing, 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 they're cleaning up.
Sometimes Trump's name dropping of Bing is subtle and subliminal.
They all hand you checks, bing, bing.
Other times, not so subtle and not so subliminal.
Little mouth on him, bing, 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 bing. Which I really like better than going bing, bing, bing.
Trump's even being accused of endorsing Bing's soon-to-be-released updated search engine, Bing Bong.
It's like puppets. Bing, bing, bong, bong. You know, in the old days, bing, bong.
The White House is defending Trump and encourages all Americans to learn more by typing in the search words, Trump does not endorse Bing at Bing.com.
Bing, that's the end of that. You know, it's the only thing you can say.
Paul and Al, mornings on 94 HJY.
Now, if you're like almost everyone else, you probably end up making sweet love before you go to sleep at night. Show of hands, anybody? That's what they say. Almost like 95% of people do on a regular basis.
Yeah, for us, it's mornings.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of the kid's up.
Yeah, but you get up so early. Like, I mean,
no, it's not at 3 in the morning when I'm going to work.
Hey, honey, you awake? Hey. Researchers say the very worst time to make love is late at night. But
Why?
they say that everybody's in a horizontal position, but you've had your entire day. Not only are you physically tired, but it's like you have so many distractions from all the events of the day.
Screw that, you're hammered and stoned.
Well, I guess with that as well. But they've done very extensive, exhaustive, and very detailed research on this, and they say, morning after you go pee and after you have your coffee is to jump back in the sack.
Really?
And so it's like this time of day, although I would think listening to 94 HJY probably isn't the best companion. You might want to...
I have a 3.5-year-old. I'll take any time of day at this point.
That's a very good point. If you've got a kid, then any time of day is the right fit. Absolutely.
We got 10 minutes. Do it.
Paul and Al.
Whenever I'm watching your show, you give me wood.
On 94 HJY.
According to a new survey, about 30% of us open and close the door with our butt when we use a public bathroom. 52% of women and 25% of men hover, quote unquote, above the toilet
Now, when you
seat.
open the door with your butt, are you wearing pants?
You don't even want to know what my system is, especially
really?
here. Oh, it's bad. It's totally bad. It includes the hands wrapped in paper towels and paper towels on the seat. It's
You got the hazmat suit with the drop in the back. Yeah.
You know what? Things have gotten exponentially exponentially worse since we've gotten some new tenants in the building. So I have to be very, very careful.
That country radio station, they suck.
Shockingly, it's not them.
They use corn cobs.
Oh.
So much for the building picnic. I guess
4 out of 5 dentists hate them. Luckily, we got the 5th one drunk.
Can a guy sit in a closet and get drunk without being barraged by filth?
The best of Paul and Al on 94 HJY.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Best of Paul and Al, brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts. Monday morning on the Paul and Al Show at 8:35, we got Monster Jam tickets. Monster Jam coming back to the Dunk March 10th through the 12th. And we'll have your tickets at 8:35, and that includes pit passes. And everybody that wins is qualified to get upgraded to the HJY suite. It's powered by Providence Auto Body. Be listening Monday morning at 8:35 for Monster Jam. 94 HJY.
Metal lives here with the Metal Zone. Tonight at midnight, get 3 full hours of ear-splitting, head-banging heavy metal with Scarpetti. The longest-running metal show in the universe is on your home of rock and roll. 94 HJY.
Hollywood's upcoming film Secondary shows how Patriots cornerback Malcolm Butler went from fast food worker
high school. I did pretty good at Popeyes, cook, run the drive-thru,
to Super Bowl legend.
Intercepted at the goal line by Malcolm Butler.
And another forthcoming film about Super Bowl 51 shows how the Atlanta Falcons went from giving up this to the entire Falcons defense going to this.
Welcome to Popeye's Chicken. Can I help you? Jesus, I used to be in the NFL.
I did too. Me too. Yeah, so we all were. In the damn Super Bowl. 25-point lead.
What the hell happened to my life?
Secondary. The story of the second half defense of the Atlanta Falcons in Super Bowl 51.
Warning.
There is no obscene content. Hell, there's barely any content at all. The best of Paul and Al on 94 HJY.